Tuesday's third video for you. His first news story is about a Balderas party leader who was arrested around 10 days ago. He has gone on hunger strike. Why has he started the hunger strike? And secondly, we have some updates for you about some journalists. A court ordered their release today, but have they been released? Second story is from Oromo special zone of Amhara region, Kamise, where a rally was taken out today against Oromo Liberation Army. Third news is from Oromo viewers. In Oromo, a few days ago, in North Shore zone, in an attack, several civilians were killed. It was said that around 18 civilians were killed in an attack by government forces. One person survived. Later he appeared and he was interviewed and he said that civilians had been shot dead by government forces. His name was Burussie. Where is this person now, Burussie? We have an update for you. Fourth news story is about smuggling of fuel into Tigray. Today we heard conflicting accounts of fuel smuggling into Tigray through Afar. Afar news sources are claiming that they have seized illegal fuel being transported to Tigray. And Tigray back sources say that after Demeke Mekonan's visit of Afar, fuel supplies to Tigray are being restricted. And lastly, 6th of June was the birthday of great Russian poet Alexander Pushkin. It was celebrated in Eritrea as well. Eritrean officials took part in an event organized by Russian embassy. There is a monument in Eritrea in the honor of Alexander Pushkin. Was Pushkin from Eritrea? Why is that Eritrean government officials, they celebrate the birthday of Alexander Pushkin? Firstly, viewers, first news story is about a Balderas party leader who was arrested more than a week ago. His name is Sintayehu. He is deputy head of Balderas party of Skandinaga. Skandinaga is still in the US. He has not arrived back in Ethiopia. Sintayehu was in Bahirdar more than a week ago in connection with his party activities when he was arrested. So around a week has passed and still he is at Bahirdar police station. He has not been presented before any judge so far. What does Ethiopian law say? If a person is arrested, can you keep the person imprisoned without taking to a court for 10 days? I don't think that it would be in accordance with Ethiopian law. Whenever arrests are made, arrested persons are taken to courts where court decides whether to release the person on bail or to give physical remand to the police. But Sintayehu has not been taken to a court so far. That is why he has started hunger strike. At Bahirdar police station in the Amhara region, Sintayehu is on hunger strike. He says that his rights are not being respected as a prisoner. He should be taken to a court, which should happen, I think. Secondly, in two previous videos, we reported about 3 journalists who appeared at courts today and courts ordered their release. Tamaskan Dasalin, Salman Shome and Maiza Mohammed. courts ordered their release today, but so far the 3 journalists have not been released. Police is reportedly planning to file an appeal against the bail order of the 3 journalists. Let's see if the release will update you. We have seen that in the case of OLF leaders as well, Oromo Liberation Front leaders, that several were acquitted by court, several were granted bails, but police did not release them. And still several are in detention, in prison, without proper procedure of law adopted. So it's happening in the Amhara region as well. Will police file an appeal? Will they be released? In coming hours, we'll update you. A second news story is from Kamise. Kamise town is in Oromia special zone of Amhara region. And here today a rally was taken out against Shine, they call it Shine, Oromo Liberation Army. You can see some pictures on your screen from Kamise town of Oromia special zone. Government-backed rally. What we have heard is that the rally was organized by local government officials, and we received some reports that some locals were told to attend the rally, and they were made to attend the rally. We have seen the rallies in Oromia as well. Several rallies were taken out against OLA in different parts of Oromia, and we saw just one rally in support of OLA. It's difficult to take out rallies in support of OLA in Oromia when operation is ongoing against Oromo Liberation Army in Oromia region. Third news story is about a survivor. His name is Burussie. If you remember, a few days ago, we did a news story about an incident which happened in North Shore zone of Oromia region in Vara Jerso, where reportedly a town was attacked by government forces, ENDF members, in retaliation for some attacks on government soldiers by OLA and OLA sympathizers. Several civilians were arrested by security forces. Later, their dead bodies were found. One arrested person survived. He was this one, Burussie. And later, he appeared in social media, on news channels. He was interviewed. He said that 18 persons had been shot dead by government forces in North Shore. And they were accused of supporting Oromo Liberation Army. He managed to survive somehow. Where is he now? Well, he has joined Oromo Liberation Army. You can see his picture on your screen. First picture shows when he was crying, when he was interviewed, after he survived the attempt to kill him. And second picture shows him joining Oromo Liberation Army. So now he is part of OLA. Fourth news story is about alleged fuel smuggling into Tigray. Today, Tigray and Afar sources shared conflicting information about fuel supplies into Tigray from Afar. Afar mass agency claims that some heavy trucks were trying to supply fuel illegally to Tigray. Smuggling of fuel was being committed by these heavy truck drivers. Hidden tankers have been recovered, and at least 5,000 liters of fuel have been recovered in Sardo. There is a checkpost as well at Sardo, where all aid supplies to Tigray through Afar are thoroughly checked. And Damake Mekonnen, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of Ethiopia, visited this checkpost 3 days ago. And there he said that security arrangements must be tightened, that no illegal equipment, no unauthorized materials be allowed to be transported through Sardo into Tigray. And back then he had said that some agencies were involved in transporting unauthorized material into Tigray through Afar. After that, we are seeing that these fuel tankers have been recovered, which were installed secretly under some heavy trucks. Now, Tigray backed sources say that after Damake's visit of Afar, fuel supplies to Tigray are being restricted, and this fuel was actually looted by Afar authorities. Afar authorities are deliberately stopping all fuel supplies to Tigray. So both sides have shared conflicting accounts, but Afar media sources have shared pictures. They say that these are illegal fuel supplies which were meant for Tigray. The fuel supplies could be for return trip as well. These truck drivers, they don't want to be stranded in Tigray. If they have just one-way fuel, how will they return? So they need fuel supplies to return as well. It's not that Tigray government is involved. Don't know because even Afar news sources, they're not sharing anything that Tigray government is involved. They have not shared anything about arrests so far. How many persons have been arrested? What are they saying? Who were they going to provide this fuel to? To Tigray government? To the people of Tigray? Or was this fuel meant for return trip? No details by Afar news sources. Lastly, viewers, Russian embassy in Eritrea celebrated Alexander Pushkin's birthday a few hours ago. A ceremony was held with participation of Eritrean officials as well. Alexander Pushkin was legendary Russian novelist, playwright and poet. One of the greatest Russian poets of all times, he is regarded. And he was born on the 6th of June. Now, Eritrea has constructed a monument in the honor of Alexander Pushkin, who was born in 1799 on the 6th of June. It is said that his maternal great-grandfather was from this region, from Eritrea, modern-day Eritrea. So that is why a monument has been built in Eritrea. A park has been named after Alexander Pushkin, and Eritreans attend birthday celebrations of Alexander Pushkin held almost on annual basis in Eritrea. Thank you for watching.